everyone, welcome to this beginner's tutorial on how to write C# within Unity3D. Alright, so down the bottom here, near all your folders and stuff, if you right click here, go create, and create a C# script. It's called a practice script, and let's get straight into it. Let's double click on it and open it within Microsoft Visual Studio. Alright, so I'm just going to go over the basics of how to program in Unity3D, the basic setups of it, and what everything does. So I hope you enjoy it and I hope you get something from it. Alright, so void start, these are functions here, and basically you have variables, which we'll do in a second. We have functions, and that's pretty much the base of programming. So everything in the start function gets called at the start of every single scene. As soon as you run your game, it'll everything in here will be called. And the update function is called once per frame. So if you want to detect input, if you want to do anything like that, it's you just write it in here. So most of your stuff's going to go in the void update. Right, so let's start with variables. So how you write a variable is you go public. This one we're going to do is integer, and you write down the name of it. So you got to write public. The type's an integer, which is a number, and we called it health. Alright, so you can also go equals 100, and that'll give you a variable. That'll give you health in your game. What else? Other ones there's floats, which is a point of a number. So say 0.5 or something. You got to put a little f after that. We've got booleans or bool, and that's a true or false statement. So basically, you're just checking whether something's on or off, and it's pretty handy. It comes in a little handy. So they're actually the main three in programming. But what else we got here? Like say in Unity, we got so many. So we've got transforms, and what a transform is it's over here. The transform of the camera. It shows the position, the rotation, and the scale of the object, or the size. So if you ever want to move something, you've got to locate the object by declaring the transform. We've got game objects. Basically that's just an object. So if you ever want to reference an object, make it turn on or off, or anything like that, you've got to do a game object variable. And there's plenty of others. I'll just go through. These are pretty much the main ones. You've got a vector3, which references the position of an object. It has the x, y, and z characteristics stored in it. We've got a quaternion, however you pronounce that, which is the rotation of an object. And pretty much they're the main ones you're going to use. Alright, so let's just do some basic programming. So on the start, if you didn't declare it up there, you can always just leave your variable just there, and then either edit with it. Say if we drag this onto the light, like drag this script and just place it over the light, we can either put it on or off. We can assign objects to it, and we can edit variables. Anywho, so say we want a live, holy crap, say we want a live to be true at the start, we just simply write it like this. If we want the position to be at 0, like 0, 0, 0, so you're the exact same of everything, go position equals new vector3 0, 0, 0. I'll be 1 sec. Sorry about that, everyone. Wow. Beautiful. Let's do some. This is what you'll use a lot. It's called an if statement. So go if brackets. Let's say health is under or equal to 0. A bunch of curly brackets, and then let's get into creating functions. So you call a function by writing the name, putting brackets and ending with a semicolon. You write one by going void die, or whatever the name is, brackets and then curly brackets. And then what you want to do in here is up to you. So if you say want your player to disappear after you die, you go to, you write the name of it. You can either, if the script's on your player, you can just go game object dot set active false. Or in this case, since we've referenced the game object, we can just write the name of the game object and then set active false, and that'll pretty much kill us as soon as our health goes under 0. Now there's different sort of functions you've got that are built in, like say the start function, the update function. You can create functions. I'll just go through a couple right now. There's void on trigger enter, and pretty much anything you put in here. Say we have a variable we created which is a float score. We can make the score plus, you got to go plus equals for some weird reason, plus equals 1 every single time. Say we get a game object here, create a 3D object cube. Wait for it to load. If we have it as a trigger, whenever an object enters this cube, anything in here will be called. This is very good for, like, say you have a bullet or something. If you're not using raycasting, if you're using a bullet to hit your object, you want the score to go up, or you want to influence the other object. If you want to influence the other object, you see up here we've got collider other. We go other dot game object, other dot game object dot get component, and then you write the name of the script in here, end it with the brackets, dot whatever you want in the script. So that's that one. It also has on trigger exit, which is whenever something leaves the object. And the last one we have is, well, for now, is on mouse over. So pretty much anything in here, if you put your mouse over the cube, it will call anything in there. So like, it's just a handy one to know if you want to make a bit of UI show or something or anything like that. Anyway, so mainly if statements will you'll be using alongside making your own functions. There are a bunch of the base variables that we got, and I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you got something from it, and take care and have a beautiful day.